Hello, 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 and welcome back to the continuing My Little Pony Friendship is Masochistic series of runs through the dungeon. After a long hiatus, during which time I have participated in the crawl tournament and played this Gaia D2 to completion, which was kind of awesome. Uh, yeah, so at the end of this hiatus, I'm finally ready to get back to what I founded this channel for, namely crawl running. And thank you all so much for your continued patience and waiting for me. Now, I've given quite a bit of thought to what would Rarity be in the context of these series of runs, and I've come up with a few simple ideas, which frankly are just painful, but whatever. Here it goes. Ready? Rarity uses magic, but is not, strictly speaking, a mage in any way. Uh, she's capable of magical feats, though. She is first and foremost a wearer of fine clothing and one who knows how to change one type of material to another. So you see where this is going. I decided I will run Rarity with the following restrictions. She must be a transmuter. That does not mean she has to master transmutations. She just has to choose that class. And she must wear every item she comes across that she can manage to wear. Regardless if, well, basically anytime she comes across something that's shiny or artifacty or fancy to wear, she has to try it on. I can switch off of it later, maybe not, but the goal is going to be that if I pick up that, even if I find crappy pieces of armor, I have to try them on. And when things get cursed on, that's when it will become a real pain in the neck. I don't predict she will do particularly well given how weird a restriction this is for her. But, we'll see what happens. How do I go left and right? Is it just... Okay, perfect. Okay, so loading up Rarity. Let's begin by deciding on how to run her. And given those restrictions, I am going to put the most faith in my ability to just fight. Raw fighting talent. Unarmed combat will benefit from transmutations as well as hooves, so we'll keep that on as well for the time being. And we're just going to try to survive. But again, the rule is, every time I come across a piece of armor, I have to try it, well, artifact or shiny piece of armor, I have to try it on. Oh, this isn't going to take very long, is it? Centaur speed is the only reason I'm going to survive this. Kick the dog. Damn devil dogs. Okay. If we can get you guys to come one at a time. So, with any luck, I'll have an okay start, and then if I can get past this initial difficult phase, there's a good chance that I'll actually be able to make it in the long run. Because a pure physical build as a centaur sounds very doable. And transmuter, at least at lower levels, should be good as well. Or even at least not at lower levels. Transmuter means that I will have options open to me when I need certain resistances, when I need certain things to work out. The fact that I cannot rely on having any given piece of armor stay for any prolonged period of time means that I'm not going to be able to rely on good resistances. Same goes for the artifacts, rings, and the like that I will end up finding. Okay, why don't you just come at me, Jessica? I will try to box you. This is not ending well. Drink whatever I have the most of. It's probably curing. In fact, it is, and now she dies. I don't know if Jessica has ever successfully killed me. Let's see, strength, intelligence, or dex. Given the intended pattern of my build, I'm going to go dex. But yeah, the reason that I'm not restricting Rarity to one combat style is because in the show, she isn't one to get her hooves dirty, period, doing anything. But when she gets mad or when she gets involved in physicality, well, we've seen her hold her own like a lady. So, yeah, she's totally capable of actual physical combat too. Although, actually, in keeping with the character's style, might be better to do a archery as her thing, because she'd be exactly the kind of person who would want to do whatever was hoity-toity to do, rather than you know, getting in there with unarmed combat and kicking things with her hooves. So let's think more along those lines. Come at me, bro. Of course, archery is going to be even harder to overcome armor penalties with, and I have to be ready for the inevitable picking up a piece of plate mail and being stuck in ruined plate mail for half an hour. Which reminds me, armor, nothing, okay. Kick, 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 boom. Still, early game has so far been going quite nicely, so nothing to complain about there. Actually, I'm not entirely sure if wearing... Oh, there we go. First piece of must-wear chainmail, and it is a life force enhancer, but you'll notice it has dropped my level 1 spell to 99% fail. So, just one more reason why I'm not relying on spellcasting this game. Okay, y'all come upstairs with me. Naturally my attack speed is going to be significantly diminished while wearing this. Holy crap, I apparently can't take down a snake anymore. I knew it would be significantly diminished, I didn't think it'd be absent. You cannot escape me, snake, I will catch you. And oh, Christ, okay. That took a lot more out of me than I expected. Snake is down, and this floor is cleared again. Try a new staircase down, because that pull with all those knolls could prove to be very troublesome. Hey, come at me, bro. Kick, 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 down. Come at me, bro. Kick, 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 down. Heal up. Off we go. Was that a hand axe up there? Yeah, go give me the hand axe, please. That's a war axe. That's not the one you want. I just want something throwable to be handy. Let's go ahead and eat a bread ration while we're here. Those are a pair of priests. It's actually quite tricky, so let's pull them back. Kick him while he's visible. He disappeared. He reappeared. Hurl the axe at him. Kill him. Perfect. We got one. Let's get out of here. Anybody else? Why don't you come at me, bro? Why don't you all come at me, bro? Wouldn't mind keeping that dart handy, too. And that one. Okay, puff of flame. Not so scary. Kick, 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 kick. This is a bad place, because if he blinks behind me, I could get trapped. Okay, there we go. Not the worst place, mind you. Just could have been better. Don't fight 2-on-1. Fight 1-on-1. There is no restriction on which weapons I'm obligated to carry, so that's a plus. I will whip out this venomous dagger. Also turn off unarmed combat, since I'm clearly no longer intending to run that the whole game. There's probably a better way to play this, that I'm not taking the time to consider properly. Why don't you all come at me while I eat this ration right off the floor. Grab these arrows. Just keep poking these things with... If I can keep the poison stacked on them, I'm quite happy. You're the only one with a reach weapon, so let's finish you. Oh wow, that's all of you. Stones, nothing of note. Okay, perfect. You know what I should be training is armor. I mean, it's a -3 to train it, so that's a downside, but think about it. That's what's going to protect me the most from my self-imposed restrictions. And I don't know for sure, but I have to assume that... Oh, Oh, that's a glowing dagger. Okay, it's not armor. I have to assume that wearing heavier armor worsens your ability to use a bow. I know for a fact that wearing shields does, but I do not have a must wear shields. Close. Open. Ah, I'm so gonna die. Hope I don't pull them both. I did. Hope I don't pull them both. I did not. Perfect. I have no means of disabling them, no means of self-buffing, and no means of blinking. I have just a couple heal potions for 10, and then I'm done. Not a time to fight Duvessa and Duane, or whatever their names are. Poison stacks. Why am I not able to hit you? There we go. Die already. Nothing but my own health buffing to keep me alive. Wow, that's 3 uniques on one floor. Not bad. Okay, Dex again. Yeah, we're just gonna go Dex the whole way. Especially if we end up being an archer, that will just be very fitting. Okay, now is our chance to start learning archery. Bow, arrow, wield the bow, and start training bows, please. +3 to bows, excellent. So between bows and fighting is our intended pathway. In fact, while you keep training bows, I want you to be using a poison dagger. Just while enemies are still more susceptible and arrows are not quite as common. But do pick up more arrows wherever you find them, so we gather more stacks of that. Hey, come at me, bro. All you bros. All you bros come at me. Back away. Close the door. It's just a bat. Not even a bat, it's a skeleton of a bat. Alright. Charge him. Shit. Double shit. Cure. Back away. Okay. It's a lot of damage. Poison and kill. Bow skill grows. Okay, so that's what, the 4th unique on the same floor? Damn. Okay, it's Pike Hell. If I had any tricks up my sleeve, I'd use them. You know what I'm going to do is make sure I'm safe behind this dog and then try out some potions. Maybe one of them is going to be something I could use. Agility is nice. Resistance is excellent. So, right now I am resisting whatever element his whip is. And more agile so I can dodge his whip more. Oh, perfect timing for the slaves to be freed. Okay, less perfect because now... Okay. I resist everything, right? Yeah, so I should be able to take this thing on. Whip out the hand axe. Oh, fuck me. No, whatever you resist, it wasn't good enough to stop the jelly. Okay, run. Just run. Everything that I just worked so hard to get doesn't matter. And all the slaves didn't bother hitting the slime right in front of their face. But I lived, and that's what's important. No jewelry, no armor. Okay then. Wield a venomous dagger. Quaff a quaffable. And another quaffable. Okay. So that's all my test quaffing. Let's read some scrolls at random. R E R N R Q R S R Y. Okay. Floor clear, next floor. Can't drop zones of flame, don't want to use up arrows, don't have any wands. Darts will be ineffective. I guess it's arrows for the time being. And then try that hand axe out again. Kill the jelly with darts, that's nice. Dagger of venom. Should be enough to finish off these guys. Okay. Hopefully that's the only jelly, but given how much I fed the jelly when I was running from him, I have to assume that there's at least one more. Guys, I really need that wand, so if you'd all hurry up and die, be happy to claim it. Lady should not get her feet wet. Alright, let's see if we can't blast my slave with this to figure out what it is. Yes, please. Polymorph other. Oh, fuck me. Why is he hostile? I guess polymorphing would be a hostile act. Yeah, never mind. Gotta do it. Well, I turned him into a hostile Naga, which is significantly more frightening than a humanoid. So we're just gonna run away. New book. Nothing of note. Only spells that would interest me are level 1 spells or so. Something that I could feasibly get up and running. Even with variably hard armors. Okay. Continuing my journey through the dungeon. And it's all going quite well. Whip out the bow for this guy. Same procedure as last time. And then hand axe at melee range. How's my armor holding up? Actually quite well. Whip out the poison dagger. No. Bow is fine. Okay, bow would have been fine if it had worked. Here's what we're gonna do. Fire an arrow at the jelly. It's not gonna work. Fine. Hand axe it is. I should have enough health to just tank this for a while. Unfortunately, this hand axe is probably crap, so find me another weapon. The halberd is fine, I don't care. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me! How many of you damn jellies are there on this floor? Love of God. Fucking piece of shit. Polymorph it. There we go. I can take that on much more happily. Even at half health, that's not a big deal. Apparently there's yet another jelly, who is now just a gnoll. And the only reason I'm so bold about polymorphing like this is because no matter what it turns into, there are very few enemies that can actually outrace me. Oh, look, it's a jewel thing that I have to wear. But it's something that I would want to wear anyway. So yes, and yes, pick them both up. Then we'll get out of here. No, don't close the door. Kill the bat and then close the door. Then put on your gloves. Bonus to Dex. I hope I get to wear this for a very long time. And given how, given the fact that, jeweled / runed gauntlets are not exactly the most common thing, I should be fine for a while. Which god is the most ladylike and fashionable of them all? Olivelin is kind of a pacifist. I would say that's sort of kind of there. Who likes gold? Somebody likes gold. I think it's TSO who accept tithings of gold, or is it Zin? It's Zin. I would be okay with her worshipping somebody who values treasure like that. Some of these gods are out of the question, like Kiku or Ashinzari. TSO is a bit too much of a holy crusade against all that is evil and wrong. Nemelek Zobe appreciates sacrifices of everything, so again, not really his style. I'm gonna wait for Zin, and then when Zin is available, I will worship him. Although until then, there's no harm in worshipping Olivelin, which is also right up her alley. So we will worship Olivelin. Now I can do what with Olivelin? Destroy weapons and heal others. What can't I do? Blah blah blah. Dislike when you drink blood, allow other allies to die, perform cannibalism, desecrate holy remains, use necromancy, unholy magic or items, attack non-hostile holy beings, and attack neutral beings. Kill living things while asking for your life to be spared. Yeah, all those things are things I can manage not to do, so we should be fine. Also, weapon sacrifices means lots of hide again. Hell, I might just stick with the Olivelin, just because I don't play Olivelin very much. And clearly, Rarity is the character I have designed to die, so... do I want that? Oh, I totally want that. Try out the spear. drop it, blow it, and whip out my dagger again. Okay, I think that's this whole floor, so next floor, please. Boom. There was a corpse, I didn't get it. Hurlable javelins, hang on to those. Joseph, I hate you so much. And I love you, and I want your children. Well, one of those things anyway. Polymorph. Of course it doesn't work, never works. Well, you're heavily poisoned now, so I'll just walk away. Oh god, you're still dealing a lot of damage. That's a bad situation. I don't know why you walked back into it. Fear is my best bet. It did not in fact work. I died, and it serves me right for doing 2 stupid things in a row. But honestly, I hate Rarity, and I'm very, well, not Rarity the character. Rarity the character I only mildly dislike, or don't really care one way or the other about. But I do hate this character's concept, because I feel like it's the lousiest of them all that I've made so far. And I'm kind of happy that of all the ponies to run so far, she is the lowest ranked. Because this Twilight Sparkle, if I recall correctly, died by a glitch, and so that's not the real Twilight Sparkle who's up higher. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next time.